racing. And Joyous has missed the start badly by about 6 or 8 lengths, and back second last in the early stages we see You're a Good 'Un, but Edmond, last year's winner, going on early but headed by Papo Charisma. Then up in third is Dom Samurai as they go around the first turn, a real charge and a very steep uphill climb before they reach the back, and they've got a run of just under half a mile before they reach the first jump. It's Edmond, last year's winner, who's the leader from Dom Samurai and Papo Charisma. A length and a half further back, Sunny Bay, second in 2 Grand Nationals and takes up a prominent position. 1 length further back then on the inside is Jocks Cross, followed by Amble's Side and Moral Support, the heavily backed 2-to-1 favourite, lying about 6th early, followed by Atavistic. Further back in the field then on the inside is Montreux as they come to the first of 22 fences. Jumping it well is out wide as Khaki Crazy, and they're all over the first okay. Settling centre field is King's Road, followed then by Ardent Scout as they go over the second, which is an open ditch. And all over that one. Oh no, one's gone back in the field there. We've got a faller back in the field. It's You're a Good 'Un. You're a Good 'Un's gone at the second. Heading now towards the third, and Edmond led over it. From on the outside, Amble's Side, Horse and Rider are okay. They're up on their feet okay. Then in third then is Dom Samurai, who's up very handy today, followed then by Sunny Bay. Jocks Cross is tucked away on the inside, followed then by Papo Charisma. Montreux is back in the field, and they're followed then by Moral Support. Khaki Crazy as they come to the fifth. Further back in the field then is King's Road. Out wider Atavistic. Back in the field then Flake Dotes. Well back as they sort themselves out as Royal Tommy, followed by Moon Digwa. Good Lord Murphy is last. Joyous has made up a bit of ground, has passed a couple of horses, and Moral Support, I should say, well back in the field, Spanish Main, who's second last. Moral Support is just behind this leading group as they leave the back on the first occasion. It's Edmond who shows the way. Edmond from Amble's Side, and then in third is Sunny Bay. 1 length to Papo Charisma, and just behind them on the inside, Jocks Cross, followed by Dom Samurai and Moral Support poking up there in the centre. They're followed then by the grey Montreux as they prepare to leave the back now. Very tightly grouped this field. Then Khaki Crazy is just about to get into the picture. Further back in the field then King's Road is just behind the leading group as they come into the home straight. Joyous is well back in the field. Good Lord Murphy has dropped back to last. Spanish Main about third last. Coming into the straight now towards the seventh. Sunny Bay, the grey, moves up on the outside of Amble's Side and Edmond. They share the lead. Just in behind them is Moral Support, who's got a perfect run. Followed then by Jocks Cross and Montreux, Dom Samurai. The greys all together as they come to the second ditch. Further back in the field then is Khaki Crazy, followed by Flake Dotes at this stage. King's Road just being ridden along. They're nicely clear of Moon Digwa. A good gap in the field to Ardent Scout as they come to the ninth from Atavistic and Royal Tommy. Further back in the field, Joyous, Spanish Main just preceding him, and Good Lord Murphy is last. Heading up now towards what'll be the 10th fence, and it's Amble's Side who jumps it in front of Sunny Bay and Edmond over on the far side. 1 length further back in the field then follows Montreux as they come towards the 11th, which will be the last next time round. Just behind the leading group at this stage, Jocks Cross, followed then by Papo Charisma. Then Dom Samurai from Flake Dotes and Ardent Scout. King's Road being ridden along. Khaki Crazy getting reminders with a circuit to go. Followed then by Moon Digwa. A gap in the field to Royal Tommy. They're followed by Atavistic, being hard-ridden Spanish Main. A gap of 10 lengths then to Joyous, and Good Lord Murphy whips them in as they head downhill now towards the stable bend. And the leader here is Amble's Side on the inside by half a length from Sunny Bay, who's moved up into second. And the 18 of the 19 runners are still standing as they head into the back now. You're a Good 'Un is the only casualty so far. Heading now towards the back on the second circuit, and it's Amble's Side, the leader, from Sunny Bay and Edmond, tucked in behind third. Moral Support lies a handy fourth, followed by Jocks Cross, and then Montreux. 2 lengths to Papo Charisma, followed by Flake Dotes, is being hard ridden. King's Road is being niggled. They're followed by Khaki Crazy, and further back Moon Digwa from Dom Samurai as the leaders come towards the 12th. Royal Tommy is well back from Atavistic. They're followed by Spanish Main, Ardent Scout losing ground, followed by Good Lord Murphy, who's just gone past Joyush. As they come towards the 3rd ditch, and Ambleside led over it from last year's winner, Edmond. Further back in the field, Royal Tommy has come down. Royal Tommy's down, and so too Papo Charisma as they head over the next plain fence. And it's Moral Support now. Let Fly around the outside has gone up to join Edmond. Just behind them, Ambleside, followed then by Sunny Bay, and then Jocks Cross, and that quintet have drawn away now. From in 6th position on the inside, Khaki Crazy. Joyush has been pulled up. King's Road is being hard ridden in about 7th or 8th, followed by Montreux, Atavistic and Spanish Main. They come towards the next plain fence, and Edmond and Moral Support stride for stride from Jocks Cross in 3rd. They're followed by Ambleside, and further back is Sunny Bay as they come to 6 out. It's Edmond on the near side from Moral Support. They jump it together, touch down together. Well back in the field, Dom Samurai, but it's Moral Support on the far side from Edmond, last year's winner, who's being hard ridden now. Then Jocks Cross in 3rd, and that trio have drawn right away as they start this very long run towards home now. There's a good gap of about 12 lengths then to Ambleside. King's Road is behind them from Sunny Bay, Atavistic, then Spanish Main, and you can safely forget the rest who are headed by Montreux. Heading towards the home turn now in this Coral Eurobet Welsh National, and it's Moral Support, the heavily backed favourite on the near side, who leads for Tony Dobbin. Jocks Cross on the outside. They've drawn 4 lengths in front of last year's winner, Edmond. A long gap then to the others as they round the home turn now, and they've got 5 fences left to jump in the straight. Moral Support, his white face on the far side, jumps into the lead now from Jocks Cross. They're about 5 or 6 lengths to Edmond. A long gap then to the others. They come up towards the last ditch. This is 4 out. Moral Support, the Charlie Man train jumper, being grabbed now by Jocks Cross on the near side. Brian Crowley on this Venetia Williams train jumper moves up to throw out the big challenge with 3 fences left to jump in the Coral Welsh National. On the near side, Jocks Cross, a narrow leader from Moral Support. They've drawn right away now, about 25 lengths to Edmond, and they're clear then of King's Road. 2 left to jump. Jocks Cross on the near side jumps it well. Has gone 3 lengths in front. Moral Support is trying to raise another effort. They're followed by Edmond and King's Road, Ambleside. 1 left to jump though, and it's Jocks Cross, 4 lengths in front. Draws towards it, pops over it well. 4 or 5 lengths in front now of Moral Support. A long gap then to Edmond, but it's Jocks Cross, ridden by Brian Crowley, who's 4 or 5 lengths in front and is going to outstay them in the Coral Eurobet Welsh National. Jocks Cross scrambles home by 2 to 3 lengths. In second, Moral Support. A long gap to Edmond in third. Going to be a race for 4th. Ambleside just getting home there from Flake Dotes. Followed then by King's Road. Montreux is well back. Dom Samurai and Good Lord Murphy are the only other finishers, and they just get to the line ahead of Montreux. Sunny Bay pulled up, and looking back down the course, Khaki Crazy also pulled up. The winner though, number 6, Jocks Cross, at 14 to 1. Trained by Venetia Williams for Mrs. Jill Harrison and ridden by Brian Crowley. And look at him, a delighted rider, and so he should be after that fine staying performance. In second, number 12, the heavily backed Moral Support, owned by Tom and Evelyn Yates, trained by Charlie Mann and ridden by Tony Dobbin. And third, number 5, Edmond, owned by Lady Knutsford, trained by Henry Daly and ridden by Richard Johnson. Fourth, number 16, Ambleside, ridden by Rodney Farrant. A 39 to 1 double for a jubilant Brian Crowley, and so he should be. Jocks Cross simply outstayed them.
Well, of course, it's the first three from the rehearsal chase that have come home in first three again, but in a different order. Jocks Cross had just weakened last time out and then run on again close home. Today, with the benefit of that race, he had the legs of the second, Moral Support, the gamble. But Moral Support only cost £8 grand, you know, from Ireland. Charlie Mann certainly has done his owners proud with that purchase.
Yeah, he's run a very, very good race, but just didn't have enough ammunition to beat Jocks Cross. I thought beforehand that he would have the class to beat Jocks Cross, but he was unable to do so, and a great victory for Brian Crowley, who really rides second jockey to Norman Williamson at Venetia Williamson's stable, but terrific victory for him, and you can see how delighted he is. But a great training performance by Venetia Williams, we've seen for a long time now just what a astute trainer she is, very, very clever at getting her horses fit. She trains just down the road.
Can I just interrupt you? He's bleeding from the nostril there. Look, he's broken a blood vessel. So he's done, that's probably why he tied up towards the end.
It is indeed, yes. Extraordinary performance to think that a horse can go and win over 3 mile 5 on soft ground and just have a little bleed from the nose. It obviously didn't affect him too much, thank goodness.
The distances there, 2.5 lengths and 30 lengths. 2.5 lengths and 30 lengths. And Jocks Cross giving Brian Crowley his 10th winner of the season. Venetia Williams her 29th. And let's check the full result now on the Coral Eurobet Welsh National.
First, number 6, Jocks Cross at 14-1. And say the book is a massive payout because there was a colossal gamble. That's the only way really to describe the support for this Moral Support. Number 12, the 2-1 favourite in the Welsh National with 19 runners. Third, number 5, Edmond, well supported each way at 5-1. And fourth, number 16, Ambleside at 25-1. If you fancy Jocks Cross to go on and win the Grand National, Ladbrokes go 25-1 for Aintree. I know the Connections were delighted when it was second in the rehearsal chase. There'll be a big party for them tonight. And a popular winner, number 6, Jocks Cross at 14-1.